I'm Brent. I purchased my first 924S nearly 20 years ago. I later turbocharged it and restored it from the ground up, so I know these cars inside and out. Not only do I daily drive them, but I've taken them cross country. I founded Andreas so that everyone could build the 944 of their dreams. It doesn't matter whether you're looking to restore your car or just make it more reliable, you've come to the right place. So grab your tools and let's get started. Alright guys, this white Euro 944 just got back from paint. I'll walk you around it right quick and then it's time to start throwing it all back together again. Today TJ's installing the new wheels. Alright guys, we got the seats here. We're getting ready to install the rails and get them put back in the car. Seat rails are on with all new hardware. So before we install the front seats, we're going to install the rear seat. Alright guys, we got this area underneath the bumper blocked out. The wheels are on. And now we've got the seats installed. Alright, so this evening I want to get the new badges put on. I also want to install the door handles and the mirrors, and then get the new hood latch on. So we've got the tail lights on and all the decals applied. We've even fixed the reverse lights. All they needed was a new switch. Today they're installing the new lights in the bumper. Thought I'd send you a quick video. We got your new radio working. And you can see the antenna going up there. Alright guys, I'm taking this car in for an alignment today. While it isn't quite finished yet, I figured I'd just walk you around it and show you the progress on it so far. I got the alignment done and I'm just taking it out on a quick test drive. The car seems to be driving fine, although I am hearing a little noise from the rear and I think it could be the wheel bearings. Alright, today we're going to be changing the wheel bearings on this car. I think that was where it went. Perfect. I take it these aren't as tight, or Joey's just stronger than both of us?
I stood them on.
I'll get out from under here real quick.
Here, hold on a second. Check this out. Yeah, I ain't gonna send them. I'm not doing that.
There you go. I love it. Perfect.
But yeah, we needed to pull this. Everything had to go out.
I'll start on the inside on the next one.
My bad, man. I wasn't watching. I was just talking.
This is the one that stripped out.
They've got everything apart and ready for the new bearings to go in. Getting the new bearings in now. Wheel bearings are done, and we also installed new axles. So today I'm going to be spraying some undercoating, and this is just like what the factory applied, and then I'm going to install the belly pan.
Looks good.
You want to take them with you?
You want to?
Or you keep from having to make.
Now that that's on, next we'll install the belly pan. So when this car came in, it had DOT sealed beams installed. So before it goes home, we're going to be putting in the original H4s that this car would have originally had. Alright guys, when this car first came in, it had been sitting for about 12 years, so it was in very rough shape. The seats were ripped, the engine needed to be rebuilt, and there were large rust holes under the body. We started by pulling the engine and rebuilt it from the ground up with all new parts. We even had the bolts replated. Once the engine was finished, we replaced the steering rack, rebuilt the alternator and the power steering pump. We then cut all the rust out and welded in some new metal. Someone had also installed some side markers, so we welded the holes up on the quarter panels. We then replaced the front balance, which had holes drilled in it, adding fog lights that this car originally didn't have. Once the body work was complete, we cleaned up the suspension, installing new shocks, struts, and front wheel bearings. We even rebuilt the brake system with new master cylinder, brake lines, rotors, and pads. We replaced the cracked windshield, installed a new headliner, new dash, and had the seats reupholstered in the original fabric. Once the car was painted, we installed new tires, seats, mirrors, door handles, and had it aligned. After taking it out on test drive, I noticed that there was some noise from the rear, so we replaced the rear wheel bearings, axles, and even changed the transaxle fluid. With all that done, the car is now finished and ready to go home. Alright guys, that's just about going to do it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I've got a lot of 944 content on my channel and more to come. If you'd like to stay up to date with some of the projects we're working on around the shop, be sure to join us on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description below. I also want to thank everyone who supports this channel on Patreon, since these videos would not be possible without you. But anyway guys, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.